All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York, GMS, and salutation to y'all around the world. To this teaching the truth. My name is Maya, Kaal Nagab, with Chicago branch of GMS. And, like to look up, just basically discuss the term black, African American, all that, man. And if you do your research, man, black, it basically traced back to, like the 15th century, really beyond that. If you look in the Bible, Acts chapter 13:21, one of Yahweh's disciples, who's Israel, was nicknamed named Niger. Now they describe him, Niger. Now his skin was exactly black, but it was so dark. They would say, okay, this the very dark brown skin brother. He's what they say. I'm gonna use the term, they weren't speaking this way, about say they had to make you understand blackish. When I say ish means something like, all right, his skin looks somewhat blackish, right? Because skin was very, very dark brown. Okay, his skin wasn't a color defunct and stuff like that. So, and then little centuries later, you go to in the 15th century, Niger transitioned to the word Negro in the Spanish language, Negro, all right, in French, Negro, okay, which is talking about the when you talk about particular objects like black, like this Negro floor marble, all right, the piece of marble is Negro, all right, means black, all right, and when they took down our people, the 12 tribes of Israel, they describe the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, as Negro. All right. And it says right here, it says Deuteronomy 28, verse 37. It says, thou shalt become astonishment, proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee. All right. A byword. Byword means anything that's outside your true nationality, man, which is Israel talking to you, so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, these are the different nations you list in the Bible, man. All right, and all these nations come from men. All right, from Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, you come from the line of Shem. All right, and you can see all these different nations, man. All right, these are real nations. All right, you look in the Hebrew, you learn how to say their true names. All right, you got a progenitor of the Egyptian nation, Mizraim. All right, Castlum. All right, the Philistines, Philistines, Canaan, the Canaanites. All right, and so on, man. All right, Elam, East Indians, Ashur, Assyrians. All right. Okay. All right. And go all the way down to you read chapter 11, you see our ancestors, Eber. You go all the way down to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob renamed Israel, and the correct name is Yasha, means he principality. You read that in Genesis 32:28. All right, Genesis 35:10, man. All right, so these are examples of what true nationality names are, man. You look at the 12 tribes of Israel, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all right? All these descendants of Israel, man, the nation Israel, but you have various families, man, 12 tribes, all right? Those are true nationalities. Black is not a nationality, it is a color, all right? There's no such thing as black land, all right? There's no such thing as black people. All right, nobody is the color of a black tire. Nobody is the color of a white paper or white cotton. All right, white was used first used 1861. All right, collectively, man. All right, those people are red, man. So-called white man's red. Edom, Otto one red. So-called white people, man. All right, that's why our ancestors called them, man. They called the Romans what? Edom. All right, Otto one red, man. All right, Ishmael used to call the Roman Empire red, the red people, man. Okay, and Esau's a liar, man. A liar out of the womb. Psalms 58 and 3, man. And he come out the womb, man. So Esau, he's not gonna do that, man. He's not gonna tell you so-called Negroes your true nationality. Then you have some sellouts like Jesse Jackson, who came with the term African American, the term African, go back to I believe African Scipiosis, and he conquered like the northern part of Africa with Tunisia and the surrounding area, man. That was called Africa, man. And some people are like, oh, Africa, that's this and that. It don't matter, man. All right, the land named after him, all right, which is erroneous, and then that term been put on us, man. All right, can you look at the word African? Now it's hard to find the Roman definition of Africa, but what is the Roman language? Go back to it's a Latin language. You go up in Greek, Afrique. All right, Afrique means without heat, man. All right, sorry, Salak, without cold. All right, all right, without cold. Because that land is called not Africa. The land is called Kem, which is Iranian is called Ham. All right, which means hot, man. And the land so-called Africa is very hot, man. The land of Ham is extremely hot. All right. But then you had Jesse Jackson came in, because then people was called colored. Then went to Negro. All right. It's a whole collectively, talking the American system. All right. Now you may do your research. You'll find you'll find like the census record of black like that. I'm talking about collective. I'm talking about the so-called Negro here in America collectively. All right. We basically mean like look at the census record. All right. You'll see color, Negro, black. I remember we was called black. I remember we was called Black American. All right, I'm from the tribe of Gad. Before I knew I was from the tribe of Gad, I was just telling you what the so-called Negro was called when I was coming up, because I was born in 1976. I came at the end. I came at the time when Esau had his horns. He was still racist, but he had his horns. He'll do racist things to you, like won't hire you, won't give you the job, call police on you and shit, follow you around the store and stuff. You couldn't get bank loans, all types of stuff, man. All right, but he's a devil, but he was having his horns, and then you get the illusion that racism is gone away. It was a long time ago, which wasn't true. He's still doing things. They still locking up brothers, man, putting crack cocaine in the neighborhood, in the Israelite neighborhoods, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American neighborhoods, man. Unjustly locked up, framing them, saying they commit a crime and all that stuff. Even if they had like a videotape themselves, and when Esau say they at a certain time they did this crime, they still go to jail, man. All right, so he's also a son of a bitch, man. All right, but here go about Jesse Jackson and the rest of the clowns. It says Ezekiel 34:1. It said a word Yahweh came on to me saying, Ezekiel 34:2, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel, prophesy, saying unto them, thus said Yahweh, unto the shepherds, woe be to the shepherds, woe be instruction of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flocks? Ye eat the fat, ye clothe you with the wool, you kill them that are fed, but you feed not the flock. All right. So Jesse Jackson Jr., man, they not telling our people who they are, their nationality and everything, man. They know we're Israelites, man. They're not gonna tell us that. All right, and they profited off our people ignorance, man. All right, financially, I'm gonna use the term socially, because they got the power, everything wooed off, you know. They got their constellation over here, man. All right, it says, well, the disease have ye not strength, right? Because Israel, the whole head of Israel, sick, according to Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5, man. We're spiritually sick people, man. All right, we don't know our true nationality. All right, we're sick. All right, like I said, black is not a nationality. All right, Mexican is not a nationality. Puerto Rican is not a nationality. Native American nationality. All right. It said, the disease had you not strength, and neither have you healed that which was sick, neither have you bound up that was broken. We're broken people, man. Neither have you brought again that was driven away, neither have you sought that which was lost, but with force and cruelty had you ruled them, right, man. All right, that's cruelty, man. Not having your people in blindness who they are, man. And also Jesse Jackson, his son, they got some I heard rumors they dealing with Nigerian drug dealers and shit, man. All right. Hey, my father had his friend seen Jesse Jackson Jr. Back in the day, man. It was a big ass pile of cocaine, man. Jesse Jr. put his face in it, man, and just snort that shit, man. Like it was shit. All right. So these are some very wicked ass men. All right. His son Jesse Jackson Jr. stole $75,000 from Jake, man, not too long ago. All right. The apple don't fall, the apple don't fall far from the tree, man. All right. And verse 5, and they will scatter because there is no shepherd. They became meat to all beasts of the field. When it's getting right, man, our people became prey, man, to Esau's satanic psychology, man. Got them thinking they black. Got them thinking they some damn Africans when they not. All right, Africans are the Hamites. All right, sons are Ham. All right, you say it's really come. All right, not Ham. All right, got them thinking they don't use this term. You know, people don't understand me. Hamites. All right, so-called African. All right, because the term black is the figment of your imaginations. The term black is the figment of you so-called Negroes' imagination. It is not a true nationality. All right. It was an invention by Esau. All right, co-signed with Jesse Jackson, rest our crooked leaders. All right, to blind you so-called Negroes to the truth that you are the Israelites of the Bible and you come from the tribe of Judah. All right. So you see right here, it says what? Read right here. Because I remember 1988, 89, man. I remember that. It was started calling African American, man. All right. When you go into the Zondervan Smith Bible Dictionary, it says, well, Ham, the progenitor of the dark races, the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, the Canaanites. It said, progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. All right, so we're not no Africans. That's why these little Africans that come over here. I'm talking about real Hamites, and I'm talking about the Israelites that's still the remainder of Israelites in West Africa. I'm talking about the real Hamites, so-called Africans, come over here. It had nothing to do with you so-called Negroes, because you're not our people. They are not my people. They are not our people, so-called Africans. All right. Let me see. You can see this article, man. It says, Mr. Jackson said the other day, just as we were called color, but we're not that, then Negro, but not that. So we call it just baseless, which is true. Black is base. So maybe now there was a time, now your generation, black was a political triumph, but those who declare mid-60s, blacks are beautiful, embracing term black to add a political assertion. All right. It said they actually describing the Kersite to be white was to be fully American. To be black was second class. It's right, man. Also, white is also used as a status. It don't have to be necessary skin color like that. Hamite who came from Egypt, he looked similar, all damn near similar to a so-called Negro, man, but they label us as white as a status also, man. All right. But anyway, so it's a deceitful technique by the so-called white man Esau. All right, because white basically means it's spiritually, it's purity. All right, brings righteousness. All right, you so-called white people, you Edomites, you the true black people, man. You the true niggers, man. All right, you're the curse of the earth. All right, they'll say the scriptures, man. All right, John 10:10. Okay. All right. All right. If Mr. Jackson's right, blacks now prefer to be called African American society. It's bullshit, man. No, I don't remember him asking us, you want to be called African American? All right. So the term African American, man. You see the article says Deuteronomy, it says Salak. It says December 22, 1988. All right. So like I said, it was 89 to 90 when we started calling African American. So we're not no African. African come the word Scipio Africanus. America from America Vespucci, man. Was the name about the two so-called white man Edomites, man. All right, you don't come for two continents, man. Which Africa's continent consists of 54 states, man. Which one it is? All right, which state you come from? All right, because that whole land of West Africa once was called Negro land by Esau, man. You look on that ancient map of Negro land. All right, it'll say Judah. It'll say Levi. All right, Judah are the so-called Negroes. Levi the so-called Haitians, man. All right, because of what we called ourselves, man, we was Israelites, man. All right, let me get this, and this is so easy, man. And it's just how ridiculous our people are, man. Our people are foolish, solid students. Like I said, Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. Don't scoff at, you call yourself Hebrew. It's like, talking about that damn, that guy cursed with madness, man. Henry Davis. And the rest of you damn clowns, man. All right. We was calling ourselves what? All right. Let's see. Let me straighten out this kid's camera, man. Let me see. Found out this place, Derma, you know, just to be on point, you know. Damn. Derma. Let's see. 10 Derma. Alright. Let's see. What's somewhere? Let's see. Just lock my dog. You know, he doing his job. All right. So Derma is a village and commune circumdare in Timbuktu region of Mali. Okay. So I just want to make sure, you know. All right. So here you go with the top of the Arabic, the manuscript. All right, brothers who read Arabic, you could translate yourself, or you could use some type of, I know it got to be some type of computer program. You could translate it, or you have somebody that know Arabic, all right, which is known by the Ishmaelite dialect of Lashwan Kadash. All right, let's have a manuscript of Tariq al-Fatah describe a community called Bani Israel. All right, Bani Ban Israel Yashal, all right, in 1402 existed in Derma in Mali, possessed it 330 wells and has 7 leaders. All right, Jabrut bin Hassim, all right, Dil Yaman bin Abdel Hakim, all right, and some of these names, these are Israelites' names. Abdel, you look at it up. Zira bin Salam, all right, another Hebrew name. Abdul Latif bin Solomon. All right, Malik bin Ayub, that's Job. Malak, King Malik. All right, go to Malak King. All right, Fadil bin Mazar. Shalab bin Yosef was his Yawasap. All right, and Hashwan Kadash. It says stated that also they had an army. And the reason why people did some, they was Arabic because our people been forcibly convert to Islam. Some really convert to Islam. Some convert to Islam but kept their Israelite identity, man. And they spoke the Ishmael dialect of Hebrew, man. It also stated that they had an army of 1,500 men. Other sources say that other Jewish communities in the region were formed by migration from Morocco, Egypt, Portugal. When scholar Paul Mungo Park traveled through West Africa in the late 18th century, it's in the late 1700s, he was informed by the Arab he met in Walata there being Arab-speaking Jews. All right, what the term Jew comes? Jew means from the southern kingdom, Judah, man. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Israel. All right, what the hell black at? The black Jews, the black Hebrews, like get out of here. Timbuktu prayers were similar to the Moors. All right, which is known by the Israelites. Some communities are said to have been populated by certain Berber Jews, like the group of Tamashek, notice Ishak, Isaac, that traveled from North Africa to West Africa trade, whereas those escaping Islamic invasions in North Africa. Okay, so there you go, man. All right, there's no such thing as black. All right, no such thing, no black Hebrew Israelites, man. We're Israelites or Hebrew Israelites. So shalom.